that he had put her head on a shelf and screamed at it for an hour, threw darts at it, and ultimately smashed her face in. He also cut her tongue out and her larynx and put them in a garbage disposal.
Tell me in a sentence who you are. Nobody. Bugs covering a jug of wine and a straight racer if you get too close to me.
Do you ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
You still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Describe the feeling that you get when you feel like killing people.
Well, last March 11th, I was hallucinating, and I took a razor blade and I cut a man's throat.
Here in the hospital?
Here in the hospital.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
I want you to take a breath. Close your eyes. Imagine you are waking up in total darkness. The air is cold, but it's heavy. It smells of ozone, motor oil, and old copper. You try to move your hands, but you hear the sound of heavy chains rattling against steel. Your wrists are bolted to a table, your spread eagle, exposed. You start to scream, but the walls don't vibrate. They're lead-lined. They're soundproof. You're on a 20-foot semi-trailer in the middle of the New Mexico desert. And for the next 3 days, no one in the world knows you exist. Then you hear it. A hiss of static. And a voice, calm, clinical, almost bored, begins to play from a speaker just inches from your ear. Hello there. My name is David. I am your owner. You are my toy.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Unsafe, David, Lackadaisy, everybody. Welcome in, everybody there in the chat. Now that we got past all the technical difficulties, God, I love technology.
Yeah.
Ever tell you how much I just love it?
Oh, it's good.
Oh, my God. It sucks. It sucks ass.
Yeah.
Sucks ass. But anyways, we are up and running now, so we are ready to go. I am your host, Tim, here on the Murder Podcast Show, per usual. And alongside of me is my co-host.
Hi, Criminology, Chris. Oh, there it is. Yes.
Criminology Chris, my co-host, and
Evening.
alongside of him is the director of all of our social media platforms, Classroom Jackie.
What's up, guys?
Beck Brandon, welcome in here. Welcome in here. It's good to see you in here. Wow, tonight is a doozy, definitely, for sure.
It's a dark case.
But before we get to that, let me move over here and we'll get to the sponsor here. We have Crafty Corner by Laura. Laura makes a wide selection of handmade crochet plushies, both cute and creepy animals, pop culture, fantasy, anime, and horror. They also specialize in custom orders like, as you saw last week in front of my monitors there, the voodoo doll there that was made for us. You can follow them on Instagram at the.crafty.corner.by-Laura. That's right, there's 3 dots in there. Figure out where they go. And now we are going to jump on over to the social media side of it for Classroom Jackie's 1 minute of murder.
Classroom Jackie's 1 minute of murder.
All right, guys, so we're not stuck at 30 anymore on Instagram. We got 1 new follower.
Yay.
We're at 31 on our Instagram, so that's starting to grow a little bit. Our Facebook, we are at, give me 1 second, I had it all pulled up and then my phone went bye-bye. On our Facebook, we are currently at 117 followers, so even that's growing. Our YouTube, you guys, we are 1 away from 170 followers.
Hell yeah.
We have 169 right now.
That's awesome. So
Last week we had 150.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Well, you know what? Because of my OCD, like we always know when we get there, we need somebody to be that 170th subscriber. So yeah, just if you don't mind, like, subscribe, and of course share it out. Raptor Jesus, hello. Definitely. And when you subscribe to the YouTube channel, don't forget to click that little bell. What that'll do is it'll notify you every time before we are going to go live. So we do appreciate it.
And our TikTok is at 1,283 followers.
Wow. The TikTok's growing,
It
definitely.
is growing daily. We're getting about 10 to 12 new followers a day.
That's awesome.
It's insane. I never thought it would get this big.
No,
Never.
I never did. I never expected it to, but that's all right though. I'll take it. We do appreciate everybody's love and support.
Now, if you notice me running out of the room every now and then, I don't feel awesome. So sometimes Criminology Chris might step in on the script on our show tonight.
Hey,
So,
that's all right.
Beautiful voice.
he does have a great voice.
Yeah. Got like the voice of God or whatever, but anyways, I don't mean to get his head too big and not that head. Oh, sick. You sick man.
Did you know this actually took place in a place called Truth or Consequence, New Mexico?
Yes. So this one tonight was picked by my amazing girlfriend, who is absolutely amazing. Shout out to her in the chat.
We know who you are.
Yes, Unsafe Snuggie. She is absolutely amazing. She picked this one, brought it to my attention. I had never heard of him, and looked into it and was like, holy shit, this one is a doozy for sure. So prepare yourself because there's going to be quite a bit with this. This guy's known as the Toy Box Killer. That's right, the Toy Box Killer. And this guy he's a trip. David Parker Ray is his name. And oh my God, some of the stuff that he did is insane. So we will jump into it right now. So today we are entering a location so dark, so damn it. Oh, you didn't bring the horn, huh?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, no horn.
Tonight's a
Yes.
hornless evening.
Yes.
Look at that. I've been all
Yes.
over the place. I had to go pick up a kid. I mean, geez, I've been all over.
Meticulously engineered for suffering, that it changed the landscape of the FBI's Behavioral Analysts Unit forever. We're going to Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
Yeah, let's do this. The name itself is a trip. It sounds like a game. But for the victims of David Parker Ray, the consequences were a living nightmare in a lead-lined tomb that he called his playroom.
So we're in high desert. It's 1999. The sun is punishing during the day, and the wind howls at night. It's a place where secrets stay buried under the slit of Elephant Butte Lake, and in a small, unassuming trailer park, a 60-year-old man named David Parker Ray is living a double life.
It's funny, that was B.
Oh, well, I'll just read it. That's what's so chilling. He wasn't a drifter. He wasn't a mechanic for the state parks department. He was the guy you'd see at the local diner wearing uniform, drinking coffee, and nodding to his neighbors. He was a father. He was a grandfather. But behind his house sat a custom-built semi-trailer that cost him $100,000 to equip. A trailer that no one was ever allowed to go into. We have to talk about how he got his victims, okay? He didn't just snatch them off the street. He had a support system. Him and his girlfriend, Cindy, yeah.
Cindy Hendy?
That's a weird name.
Yeah, right.
What? She's got a first name twice.
Yeah, I don't know what Hendy is it. I don't know.
Cindy Hendy and his own daughter, Jessie, they would go to bars acting like a friendly couple or a family out for a night. They would target vulnerable women, drug their drinks with cocktail of barbiturates, and bring them back to the playroom. Think about the betrayal of that. You see a woman, you feel safe, you think you're going to an after party, but the moment that the trailer door hissed shut, your life ended and your existence as a toy began.
That's messed up.
That is seriously messed up.
Just the word toy, I think, as it applies to, I mean, you think of kids, you think of innocence, you think of, you don't think of this. I mean,
No.
It's really a pretty disgusting situation.
Yeah.
Even we were talking about it last night, like I kind of had a hard time eating my pizza.
Eating my pizza.
Seriously,
Hey,
it was like offensive.
Pizza's
man.
good. No, this guy, so what he would do is there's only like one or two documentaries out there about this guy that I happened to watch this week. And it's crazy. There was one surviving lady that did survive, and she told her story in the one, documentary. It was only it was really short. It was only like 20 minutes long, which kind of sucked. So, he would lure them in, like we were just saying, and then, take them back, and we'll get to it. He would play this tape that when you hear this tape, when we play it, it's really sick and twisted. So now we're going to go inside of the toy box, as he called it. It was a semi-trailer out back of his house that he spent $100,000 on. So it was 20 feet of soundproof, lead-lined horror. When you woke up, you were bolted to a custom-made, now this is messed up, gynecological table, but it was modified, okay? It had pulleys, leather restraints, and above you, a massive mirror, okay? He wanted you to watch that the sadistic mechanical mind at work. He wasn't just doing this for his own pleasure. He wanted the victim to be a witness to their own destruction.
Can I cut in?
Yeah, go ahead.
He had pegboards lined with surgical tools, dental drills, and an...
Oh, a good time to cut in, Ectron shock machine.
That's right, there's no horn.
He was using his skills as a mechanic
It'll
to
just- it'll
fix
just be
people into a
Chris
state of
interrupting.
permanent fear.
So, as the victim woke up, Ray wouldn't even speak. He'd hit play on a tape recorder, and we have the transcripts. I was just telling you that we will play, okay? So,
We're going to do a little bit of a breakdown on what this says right now.
question, headlined actual sheets of lead. That's what we researched, and that's what we had come up with. It was actual lined, yes, lead sheets. How he got it, how he did it, how he put it together, I have no clue. Probably wasn't the best to be breathing in the lead and everything,
Probably
but
not. Yeah.
what do I know? I'm
Yeah.
not a lead expert.
Not a liner of lead.
No, see, I actually didn't check that class off when I was in school. They asked me if I wanted to study lead, and I said, nah, what am I going to need that for? You know, it's not like I'm ever going to do a true crime podcast when I grow up.
Foundry. We don't need that.
Nah,
No.
fuck all that.
So we're going to do a quick little breakdown of some of the things that you'll hear in this real fast, and Tim is going to give you that rundown real quick.
Okay, so the tape would start out, hello, my name is David. I am your master. You are now my property. You will follow the rules. Rule 1, you do not speak. Rule 2, you do not look at me. And Rule 3, you will learn to enjoy the pain.
It goes on for 30 pages. It details the pit, which was a hole in the ground where victims were kept in the dark. It mentions his German Shepherd, and it is the most clinical, dehumanizing document in the history of crime. It was designed to break the soul before he ever touched the bodies. And now we're going to play that for you.
Yes, give me... Give me 1 second here. Okay.
God is right, David.
So it is messed up.
With this sound clip, we're going to play it. Hang in there. Listen to it. It's about 8.5 minutes long, okay? So this is an opportunity to just sit back, listen to this, and let this really sink in. Because this is probably some of the most sickest and possessed shit I've ever heard in my life, okay? And the fact that he would play this for every victim when they would wake up, all right? So here we go. We should have sound. If not, I will sit in a corner and cry and rock myself like Stewie did on the episode he didn't want to throw up. So...
Where's my money?
Where's my money? Here we go, guys.
I knew it. Wrists and ankles chained, gagged, probably blindfolded. You are disoriented and scared too, I would imagine. Perfectly normal under the circumstances. Listen to this tape. It is very relevant to your situation. I'm going to tell you in detail why you have been kidnapped, what's going to happen to you, and how long you'll be here. I don't know the details of your capture, because this tape is being created July 23rd, 1993, as a general advisory tape for all future captives. The information I'm going to give you is based on my experience dealing with captives over a period of several years. If at a future date there are any major changes in our procedures, the tape will be upgraded. Now you are obviously totally helpless. You don't know where you're at. Don't know what's going to happen to you. I'm sure that you've already tried to get your wrists and ankles loose. No, you can't. Now you're just waiting to see what's going to happen. You probably think you're going to, and you're sure right about that. Our primary interest is what you've got between your legs. Thoroughly and repeatedly. In every hole you've got. Because basically you've been brought here for us to train and use you. Sound kind of far out. Well, I suppose it is to the uninitiated. But we do it all the time. gonna take a lot of adjustment on your part, and you're not gonna like it one bit. It's not like you're gonna have any choice in the matter. You've been taken by force, and you're going to be kept and used by force. What all this amounts to is that you're going to be kept chained up like an animal, used any time we want to, in any way that we want to. And you may as well start getting used to it because you're going to be kept here and used until such time as we get tired of you. And we will eventually, in a month or two, maybe 3. No big deal. My lady friend and I have been keeping slaves for years. We both have hang-ups involving dungeon games, etc. We found that it is extremely convenient to keep 1 or 2 females available constantly to satisfy our particular needs. We are very selective when we snatch a girl to use for these purposes. It goes without saying that you have a body and you're probably young, because for our purposes, we prefer to snatch girls in the mid-teens. They're easy to handle and easy to train. And anytime we go on a hunting trip, if we can't find a teenager, we usually start hitting the gay bars, look for a well-built lesbian. There is not much as a danger of them carrying a disease. If we can't find a lesbian, we snatch anything that's young, clean, and well-built. We very seldom come back empty-handed, because there's plenty out there to choose from, and with a little practice and deception, most of them are very easy to get, with very little risk. At this point, it makes little difference what category you fall into. You're here, and we're going to make the most of it. You're going to be kept in a hidden room. It is relatively soundproof, escape-proof, and is completely stocked with devices and equipment to satisfy. There may or may not be another girl in this room. Occasionally, for variety, we like to keep things at the same time. In either case, as the new girl, you'll definitely be getting the most attention for a while. Now, as I said earlier, you're going to be kept like an animal. I guess I've been doing this for too long. It was old enough to tie a girl's hands behind her back. Far as I'm concerned, you're a pretty piece of meat to be used and exploited. Be married, kid or 2, boyfriend, girlfriend. More payment, we hear about it. Deal with after you're earned a little. Never leave slave things for you. Here you're dogs or animals out in the barn. You're only really like the rest of the animals, you'll be fed and kept reasonably clean and allowed to use the toilet when necessary. You're going to be used in the first few days when you're new. You're going to be kept chained in a variety of different positions. You're going to get a real workout, because I'm into animals, and it goes without saying that there's going to be a lot of orb on numerous occasions. You may not like it, but you're sure going to do it. And that's the easy part. Our hang-ups include stringent dungeon game, nothing serious, but uncomfortable and sometimes painful. Just a few little hang-ups that we like to use. Now, I've already told you that you're gonna be here a month or 2, or maybe 3. If it's up to my lady, we'd keep you indefinitely. She says it's just as much fun and less risky, but personally, I like variety. Fresh to play with. We take 4 or 5 cheer, depending on our urges, and sometimes accidental encounters. Basically, I guess we are like predators. We're always looking. Occasionally, some sweet little thing will be broke down on the side of the road, walking, bicycling, jogging. Anytime an opportunity like that presents itself, and it's not too risky, we'll grab her. Even if we've already got a captive in the playroom. Variety is definitely the spice of life. Now, I'm sure that you're great and you're going to be a lot of fun to play with, but I will get tired of you eventually. If I killed every that we kidnapped, there'd be bodies strung all over the country. And besides, I don't like killing a girl unless it's absolutely necessary. So I've devised a safe alternative method of disposal. I had plenty of this to practice on over the years, so I've pretty well got it down pat, and I enjoy doing it. Mind games. After we get completely through with you, you're going to be drunk up real heavy with a combination of sodium pentothal and phenobarbital. They are both hypnotic that'll make you extremely susceptible to hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, and hypnotic suggestion. You're going to be kept a couple days while I play with your mind. By the time I get through brainwashing you, you're not going to remember a thing about this little adventure. You won't remember this place or what has happened to you. You'll be dressed, sedated, and turned loose on some country road, bruised, or all over, but nothing that won't heal up in a week or so. The thought of being brainwashed may not be appealing to you, but we've been doing it a long time and it works, and it's the lesser of two evils.
All right, so that's pretty much it. It's pretty much finished up from there. But yes,
You're probably wondering who his lady friend is.
that
Let's tell ya. Her
yes,
name?
that was seriously some crazy shit right there.
It was Cindy, correct?
Cindy, yeah,
Cindy.
yeah. What a name.
Yeah.
What a
She
name.
is,
Mm.
and just so you guys know, there was only 3 confirmed cases of this, but they say there's a possibility of over 60 victims. No murders, just the abuse, torture, and rape of them.
Yeah, yeah. It, and Unsafe brought up a few good points too. He sounds like Buffalo Bill.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
He
He
does.
does. Quite a
Just
bit.
put the fucking lotion in the basket, But, and she brought up another point too.
It is gross.
Yeah.
The way he's describing things, and this is crazy, but he's acting like it's a vacation, itinerary, like a family vacation thing.
Right.
Like
It's like
the
you
way,
get off the cruise.
Here's
and
the itinerary. You're going to wake
Yes.
up,
Yeah.
chained to my bed, and then you're going to please me however I want and my lady friend, and then we're going to abandon you whenever we're done with you.
yeah, it's just like, oh my God. And just the way that, I prefer fresh meat and this, and it's just like, this guy.
And the way he laughs about it, too.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
this guy is fucking, and like I said, you'll be here for 2 to 3 months or until we get sick of you, and it's just like, we like to have variety. And I mean,
The serious detachment, like
Dude.
objectification of like human beings, like just
this
Yeah.
guy is sick.
yeah.
Like him and his girlfriend and his daughter was helping lure them in too.
Yeah.
Sick as fuck, man. I mean, this is some nasty ass shit.
It is.
And the stuff he would do to them is just, oh my God, dude, like just chaining them up. In the documentary that I saw with the surviving lady, would put her all in shackles, and he would say, the only thing that we want is what's in between your legs. And I think he even said it in that clip too. That's what we want. That's what we're
Right.
here for, And it's like, and hook him up to that chair and just torture him. He would use cattle prods too, and just, yeah, oh yeah, man, just so fucked up. I mean, just sick as hell. But yeah, I do have a picture. Let me bring that picture up, because I do have a picture of his girlfriend. This is her. Let me take this on over there to the other screen, Chris. I like me some biscuits. Okay, so this is his girlfriend. It'll pop up on your screen there. That's Cynthia Hendy. So Cindy is what she went by. She just looks
Yeah.
demented too, She just looks messed up as well. And so let me bring that on back. There we go. All right, so now you guys got to hear that clip. padding? I don't know.
I think we missed part of your comment. It may not have sent, but padding, like
Oh,
padding down.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, it may not have came through.
Sometimes it doesn't show us everything you guys say for some unknown reason.
That's neat. More technology.
Yeah,
That's good.
the things and the stuff. He fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way he got down. Oh, man. Yeah, Patty did fall out of the ugly tree and hit every branch.
It might be a kind of a homely,
Hey, Cindy.
homely chick, but
Ready?
You called her Patty.
Well, because she said padding up there, so I'm thinking Patty, and oh, God. I'm never napping before the fucking show ever again.
It's been an interesting day.
My
Did you?
brain is in...
Heck, I did take
Anyways.
naps and I napped today.
yeah. And I normally do nap, and I did not.
Yeah, he
So-
can nap.
It's all backwards and upside down.
Continuing on here, Ray was doing this for decades, okay? When the FBI searched his home, they found a trunk. It was a catalog of misery. Driver's license from the 70s. Oh, this word I hate. Andy brought the horn. Unsafe, if you couldn't see him bringing the
Jewelry?
horn in and us all freaking out, that's what was happening. I know Unsafe's happy that the damn horn is here, but we're not.
I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Is that what the horn would sound like if it could talk?
Oh, it sounds like this.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Jewelry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I help you.
Photos of women who look dazed and drugged, and most of them have never been found out.
You see how much damn jewelry they came upon, too? Like, we were looking at
Oh
my
my lord.
Holy shit. Like,
There was, what, 250 images and all of
The
it was...
Pages.
Yeah, yeah. See, look at now. Okay, let's not get. Let's not.
The other creepy thing, the amount of underwear
Oh, yeah, underwear, too.
Yeah,
and the jackets
Yeah.
and the things, the clothing. Oh my god.
Unsafe. We don't need that praising hands up in the air for that damn horn. Okay, let's just get that out of the way right now.
His method, like he stated, was chemical amnesia. He drugged them with
Yeah, there's some crazy chemical names.
Hey,
How about you just help us out? That'd be great.
Thorazine.
Thorazine. He would torture them for days and then dump them in a random city. They'd wake up with physical trauma, but no memory. How many women are out there today?
Then there's the darker theory.
You 100% skipped one part.
Well, oh my God, here we go. Who still doesn't remember they were in that trailer.
There you go.
Then there's the darker theory. Elephant Butt Lake is hundreds of feet deep. What?
I think it's Butte.
Is it Butte?
Hey, it looks like butt with an E. Okay.
I'll go with butt. Go with butt.
We'll go with butt.
Ugh.
We're calling it elephant butt.
I hope everybody's getting amusement out of this. This is how you know this shit is not rehearsed. So, anyways,
We don't practice for weeks or
so-
days.
then
Makes
there's
it more fun.
this is absolutely crazy. Absolutely, what's absolutely crazy? This guy or the fact that I am fucking everything up? Then there's the darker theory. Elephant, it's what now? Butte?
Butt.
Butte
Butte.
Butte Lake
But we're calling it butt.
is hundreds of feet deep in parts. Cindy Hendy later testified that Ray would dispose of the ones who didn't survive. They believe dozens of bodies are weighted down in the silt at the bottom of that lake. To this date, the water hasn't given them up.
But again, that is one of those things where it has not been confirmed that any of his victims have died.
That is true, yeah. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it that it's not me that you're talking about this guy.
Yeah.
Really? 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 Okay, guys.
I think we need an elephant butt for the show, please.
Yeah, seriously.
That dude was sadistic and satanic, or whatever other words you want to use. He definitely is. I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't know if there was any sort of religious anything attributed to this
do
at
it.
all either. I don't know, but I mean, it's just I know you didn't mean to inject that really or make the assumption, but still, it kind of makes you wonder, you know,
yeah.
because that is so damn twisted. It kind of
The picture, I'll show it here in just a couple minutes. I have a picture of that whole
If you
torture
could-
setup.
Have the picture up why I talk about Cynthia
Yeah,
So
yeah.
go ahead and get ready
Um,
because we're going to jump into that in a minute.
so it, oh God,
Thank you, Lackadaisy.
we are not,
We're getting an elephant butt. It's going to go on
crap.
her lap. She can hold it on her lap right here.
That's great. That's fantastic. I appreciate it. Anyways,
on.
elephant butt, yeah. But no, this guy, this guy truly was, okay, carry on.
March 1999. Cynthia Vigil. She is the reason we know any of this. She found the keys. She fought off Cindy Hendy, stabbing her with surgical scissors, and ran out of that trailer completely naked, wearing only a padlock metal collar. She ran until her feet bled, screaming for help in the desert. When she escaped, as she was running, she was found by... Sorry, give me 1 second. Hurry here. She ran to a homeowner that was nearby, who took her in and comforted her and called the police. Her escape led officials to the trailer and instigated the capture of Ray and his accomplice. Another victim, Angelica, I'm not going to butcher her name, so I'm going to go Angelica M., came forward with a similar story of that to Vigil. She said she had been held captive by Ray after Hendy invited her to pick up cake mix from the house. After being repeatedly raped and tortured, she convinced the pair to release her along the highway. This is where it's fucked up. She was picked up by an off-duty law enforcement officer who she told what happened. He didn't believe her and dropped her at a bus station. She later called the police and reported it, and no one followed up.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Police identified another victim, Kelly Garrett, from a videotape that was dated in 1996, after they arrested him and went through everything. She was found alive in Colorado after police identified her from a tattoo on her ankle. She testified she had gotten in a fight with her husband that night and then spent the night playing pool with friends. Ray had a daughter named Jessie, who knew Garrett and took her to Blue Water Saloon in Truth and Consequence.
My son always asks me, you want to play Truth or Dare? What?
It may have drugged the beer that she was drinking. She offered Garrett a ride home, but instead took her back to her father's house, where she endured 2 days of torture before Ray drove her back to her own home. He told her husband that he had found the woman incoherent on a beach, and her husband did not believe that she could not remember where she had been.
Jeez.
Her
That's
husband ended up suing for divorce, and Garrett moved to Colorado.
Damn.
So you get kidnapped, tortured, and raped, and then your husband's going to sue you for divorce because she doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe you.
That's crazy. Well, he's not worth being, married to.
No,
So
it's such a fucked up situation.
yeah, it really is.
Hi, Cake Maker.
So I am bringing up on your screen there, you will see that is what the inside of the semi-trailer, also known as the toy box, looked like. It's a little blurry. It's kind of the best one I could find, but you can definitely make it out. And that's like the kitchen part of it there, because you'll see there's like a stove and stuff there. And then there's another picture that I will bring up too that showed the actual, the chair. What did they call that?
The gynecologist chair.
It's such a tough word for some reason.
We're just going to say gynecologist chair.
Yeah,
It's
gynecologist chair.
Gynecological.
Gynecological. Hey, I sound professional. No, anyways.
Ignoring that. Keep going.
Yeah. So, anyways, that is the inside of there. So there we go. Yeah, the whole situation is, it's just crazy, the fact that he would do this, bring him in, and, yeah, it is crazy. What the hell is absolutely right. It is crazy, definitely, because it's the way that he would, thank you, by the way, whoever that was. That might have been unsafe.
I was just messaging unsafe.
Yes, thank you. So anyways, just the fact that, and then he mentioned in the audio clip, and I think I might have cut it off right beforehand, where he would drug them with 2 different drugs
Mm-hmm.
to actually make them forget anything that happened before he would actually release them out.
Right.
And I forget what the 2 drugs were,
It was
but
sodium pentothal and another, I can't remember.
yeah. And the way that he describes it, he's like, and I will repeatedly, I will brainwash you. I will drug you with these 2 drugs.
Awesome.
Time out and grounded. The best thing about the YouTube. And
unsafe.
yeah. Oh, speaking randomly of YouTube, and I don't know if we have it yet, but I was watching a court one that I do now. YouTube actually changed it. They make it like TikTok now where you can throw GIFs. And somebody was doing it in the one court guy thing that I watch. And I'm like, you can GIF like in TikTok now? I guess it's a new update now that they do.
No,
but
no.
anyways, I don't know if I have that option yet on here or not. I don't know if you have to have like a certain amount of subscribers or not, but the guy that I watch, he has like 70,000. So
Yeah, I think it's subscriber based because I can't do it from here.
yeah, okay. We're not cool enough yet, you know. But one of the GIFs I did see in there is a turd. It's a happy poop.
Yeah.
You can send somebody a happy poop. I mean, is there really such thing as a happy poop, though, Chris? Let's be honest.
I know that
We
there's
got love.
We got hearts, so I appreciate it.
I
for
know
the
that
hearts.
there's a sad one.
There is a sad poop.
I've had, sad. I mean, so happy. There's got to be happy ones.
There's angry poops too.
I think the angry poops would be the beer shits.
There's nothing that can really dictate your day like a, good or bad.
Like a real pissed off poop.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that can just ruin it.
Where you're gripping and you're ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that, ADHD squirrel. Anyways, though, yeah, just the fact that, there could be up to 60, like, Classroom Jackie was saying, none of them confirmed, but there could be upwards of 60 victims. That's what's crazy, too.
3
Right.
confirmed up to 60 or more.
Right.
No confirmed deaths, even though Cindy said that there were bodies in the water.
And that's just it. We won't know because this guy died in 2002 and this happened in 99. So he was only in prison for just 3 years.
He was sentenced to 224 years in prison.
Yeah.
And he died while being transported to where he could have possibly pointed out bodies in the back of the transport van after 3 days.
Gee.
Oh, wow.
3 days. He died in the back of a transport van.
How? Like, was it a
Of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Probably got himself all worked up because he was going to be going to prison and he probably, I don't know, the guy was pretty old too when they arrested him. And then the fact in that audio clip, he said that they do 3 to 4 women every year.
4 to 5.
Or 4 to 5, sometimes more,
Mhm.
depending on their mood. But in the one documentary, I remember the one surviving lady that I saw that documentary on, she said when they first got her, she was laying in bed the first night, all chained up, and David and Cindy would sleep on the floor next to the bed,
Mhm.
and she remembers them talking about a young little girl that they wanted to catch the next day, and they were like, oh, this is going to be perfect because we can groom her and this and that.
Well, when he was he started having these urges when he was 13 and tied up a little girl.
Yes.
That was one of the first ones he did.
So there was he interviewed or put out a statement where they said that he's had these kind of fantasies since he was old enough to jerk off and tie little girls' hands behind their back.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is fucking nasty, dude. This is fucking disgusting. I mean, and we've come across interviews before where these killers and shit say some of the most craziest shit. Well, I've had this fantasy since I was jerking off to this and that when I was younger and blah, blah, blah. I forget who else. There was somebody else that we did recently. And, that was the guy where his mom had hit him in the head multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
And I forget who that was, but he had these fantasies.
That was a Shoemaker. Too.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. And it's like, what the, I just, because we do this show because we always say, like, we want to get in their mind and kind of figure out, like, what made them do this and that. And I get it. We can't physically actually get in their mind. We don't study that shit. But I don't understand what goes on in somebody's brain. There's got to be a few wires off in their brain, dude.
You know who else this case reminds me of?
What's that?
BTK.
Oh, yeah.
BTK was very unassuming, very respected man, went about his day, did his job, was a officer, correct?
Yeah.
BTK?
He was he did a little bit with law, and he was also a pastor for a church.
He was a guy who's a
Right.
pastor, yeah.
David Ray Parker,
Yeah.
however his name's fucked up.
Parker Ray.
Whatever. He was a mechanic for the parks system.
Yeah. Yep.
Very normal, unassuming job.
And that's what's scary about a lot of this. How was he able to get away with all the crazy stuff from that being at a young of an age? That's what I want to know. How was he getting away at a young age and tying up little girls' hands behind their...
Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to see a lot about his background or his childhood.
Well,
there was not a ton.
There really wasn't a whole lot, yeah. Unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot about it. It kind of just jumped into all this stuff here. But yeah, that is a very good question, Unsafe. It's like, how can he get away with this shit at such a young age? And it's mind-boggling to me. And then a lot of these women that go missing for, 2 to 3, sometimes more months, where were they? Were they not being posted like, hey, missing, wanted, blah, 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 blah? But yeah.
Enjoy, have fun.
Yes. But it's like, how did he get away with a lot of this shit for as long as he did? That's what's crazy,
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you follow our TikTok, we'll follow you back, Brandon.
Yes. Beck Brandon, sorry. Him and his wife are great people. I go on their lives all the time. That's actually, I was telling you guys, it's actually where I met Unsafe. So
Awesome.
Long story there. But yeah, anyways, this whole story is really twisted, demented. I never,
Did you show them the chair?
No, I have to bring that up, but I had never heard of this guy, before. Give me a few minutes. I don't know if you want to keep discussing, and I will,
No, I'd never heard of this case until you brought it up from Unsafe's suggestion.
Right.
Yeah, and I think Unsafe came up with it, if I remember correctly. She said it came up on like TikTok or something like that. And
what happened to Cindy? Is she still alive? Is she in jail?
She was.
Let me look.
She was, but I do not know. Give me a minute here. Chris, I don't know if you have any input on this you want to put real quick while I'm bringing up the picture of the chair. Not to throw you on the spot like I just did, but never mind.
I did actually end up searching their property. They sent 100 agents to examine his property and surroundings, but they did not identify any human remains. And while awaiting trial, Ray spoke to the FBI profilers and said that he was fascinated by the kidnapping of Colleen Stan and other sexually motivated kidnappings. The FBI had been speaking to Ray as early as 1989 in connection with his business manufacturing and selling bondage-related sexual devices.
Got it. Oh, yeah, she found it in her FYP. Yeah, this guy is, like I said, there's not like a whole lot out there about him when it comes to like his past, childhood and stuff like that. It's mostly a lot about this. But I had never heard of him before.
Yeah, no,
Chris, I don't know if you
studied
had.
all this crap in college, and I never ran across this guy. And it would have been about that time too, back there when I was doing that. And you think it would have popped up in the news or something, but I don't recall ever seeing anything about him.
Now,
which is fine. I mean, it's
interesting enough. During his trial, he was actually tried for all 3 of the women that he abused. For the trial of the crimes against Kelly Garrett, which was one of his first victims identified, It resulted in a mistrial after 2 of the jurors did not believe her.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. There's the chair right there I just put up. So that's the gynecologist chair that he had in the trailer in the back there.
Ray's defense for his case said that the sex trailer was part of Ray's fantasy life and any sex was consensual. After retrial, he was convicted on all 12 counts, and that ended up with the 224 years in prison in 2001.
Jeez. So, yeah.
Thank you for finding info on his childhood. We'll have to look into it, but we didn't really get a big chance to look into everything.
Yeah,
Popped up.
thank you. And thank you, Unsafe, for bringing us an awesome idea and case here that we could definitely use for tonight. We do appreciate it. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up Mr. David Ray Parker, also known as the Toy Box Killer. So we do appreciate you guys, as always, jumping in and listening. And for everybody that listens on the streaming platforms and does not watch us live, you can subscribe and follow us here, YouTube, and Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. They are all at Murder Show 66. So we do appreciate it. Or if anybody on here listening to the lives does not follow us on any of those platforms, give it a shot. We always post on there who we're going to be covering every week, and we do ads for it, and we do different things there. And we appreciate everything everybody does for us every single week. It means a lot. Numbers still continue to stay steady and grow on all platforms across, so we appreciate it, definitely. Other than that, we hope everybody enjoys the rest of their weekend and has a great week next week. And, we will see you next week. Oh, wait, who did that sound like? That sounded like one of the, hey, guys. I don't know. Anyways, that's another ADHD moment. I am just... Anyways, we are going to get out of here, and I'm going to let Classroom Jackie take us out.
Yeah, and don't forget, next week we're covering Gabby Petito.
Oh, crap. That means all the crazies will come in here and be like, you don't know everything and blah, blah,
That's
blah.
fine.
Oh, I can't wait.
You
I'm
know
so
why?
amazing.
Because
Wait,
some
I'm
places-
so amazing? Wow, why did I guess I have a big head now. I'm amazing, apparently. Anyways,
Let them come in and say things. You know why? Because all they do is help our numbers grow.
that is very true.
So,
And I will try not to take a nap before the show next week. But other than that, good night, everybody, and we'll let Classroom Jackie take us out of here.
same crime time, same crime place.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.